First off, I want to start off this by saying I'm sorry it took so long to react to this, but this video is 42 minutes long. So if you have got stuff to do or you just want to have a binge where you're just going to watch this stuff, make sure you grab your snacks, grab your drinks, make sure you take toilet breaks. But today we're going to be reacting to a very long video, which is dougdoug, Twitch chat, and I invade Europe with artificial intelligence. I don't think it can be. I don't think it can be done. I'm not biased or anything. Let's just get straight into the video. Okay. I'm going to predict. I have no idea what this video is going to be about or how it's going to happen, but it's a long video, so we better get into it. I don't know how he's going to invade or what's going to happen or where he's going to start, but Britain is an island. It'll be hard to take. That is my only assumption of what is going to happen. Let's get straight into the video.
Today, Twitch chat and I are going to...
Wait. I didn't say, and away we go.
Take over Europe using artificial intelligence. Now, the rules of this are simple. We're each going to start with one country on the European map. I chose Germany, Twitch chat chose Vatican City. On your turn, you can try to...
Twitch chat is troll, man. Twitch chat is troll. Why? You have everywhere, and you chose Vatican City. Okay.
European map. I chose Germany, Twitch chat chose Vatican City. On your turn, you can try to invade any neighboring country, or you can form an alliance or research new technology or anything else you can imagine, and then we use this artificial intelligence program, Novel AI, to generate and determine what the actual outcome of those actions were. If the...
So is it Doug versus the chat? Or is it Doug and the chat versus Europe? Oh wait, it says in the chat. I and chat invade Europe. But are they against each other or are they working together? That's going to be the big thing at the end. Because then they're going to have a war against each other.
AI determines that you did take over a country or gain a new resource, then you earn 1 point, and the first empire to get 10 total points wins the game. My country, Germany, has the starting resource of beer, while Vatican City's starting resource is the Pope. The question is who will end up dominating the continent of Europe? Will it be the great nation of Dougtopia or the empire of Chatistan?
So it is chat versus Doug.
This has the chance to be really entertaining, but most likely it's going to be really, really stupid. I will let you guys take the first turn. Your only option is Italy. So let me know what you want to do. You guys
Doug has a big advantage.
Invade Italy. Offer peace treaty to Italy. Marry your daughter to Italy to form a union. Kill the Pope.
Giga chat brain.
Wait, no, I don't think you want to kill the Pope. You want to try to marry the Pope off to Italy, I guess? Marry the Pope off to Italy. All right, looks like you guys want to marry the Pope off. Hold on. Is
That's a smart idea.
Like to form an alliance? Or do you just literally want to get rid of the Pope? The year is 1000. The great empire of Dougtopia has been formed in Germany. The leader, Douglas, is hell-bent on invading and taking over the continent of Europe. He has 10,000 armed swordsmen and the best, most delicious German beer in the world. But over in Vatican City, a new empire of Chatistan is formed. This small but chaotic country plans on taking over the entirety of Europe, starting with Italy. Chatistan is equipped with the finest 10,000 swordsmen and the Pope. As this new era of violence and expansion begins, Chatistan offers the Pope to Italy's king in marriage in the hopes of securing a peace treaty with the country.
That's smart. What happens?
Meanwhile, Pope Francis, leader of the church, is not interested in marriage at all. He does not like the idea of being taken away from his beloved people, but he must accept the offer under the threat that if he refuses, the Chatistani army will invade Rome and kill everyone there. I guess we continue until we learn whether it worked. So Chatistan sends the Pope to Italy to marry the king. However, in an attempt to get out of marrying the king, Pope Francis decides to run away into the forest instead. Aha, you're so cute, little Pope. Are you the Pope? All right, no, he ran away. That doesn't count. You did not get a peace treaty. Yes. No progress for you guys. So, Twitch chat's
it's meant to be in the chat. Someone said gay Pope.
Marriage plan did not work out at all. Another Pope is lost somewhere in the forest, as you can see with this AI-generated image. Next up is my turn.
Chat, I hope you're happy. Our resource just swam into the bloody woods.
All you guys did was lose the Pope. I will do what I've always dreamed of doing. Invading Switzerland. The Empire of Dougtopia sends their army of 10,000 swordsmen into the mountains of Switzerland and attempts to take over the government. After much bloodshed and battle, they're finally forced back to Germany by a combined force of Swiss troops. God damn it. Well, that was a very fast loss to Switzerland. And the way the rules work for this game is that if you lose a fight, your army is disabled for 2 full turns, which means I need to use peaceful tactics in the meantime. time.
Okay.
Now back over to Twitch chat's turn. Nobody's made any progress. What do you want to do? Currently, you are in Vatican City. Recapture the Pope. Excommunicate the King of Italy. Make a new Pope. Kill the Pope and blame Italy. Again, you're trying to either get a peace treaty with Italy or invade them successfully. You know, if you do this, so if you kill the Pope and blame Italy, maybe you'll have a better chance of taking over another country or doing a peace treaty because they'll think that Italy sucks and they kill the Pope. You know what I mean? Like maybe killing the Pope and blaming Italy, this is a PR move to make it easier to make peace treaties in the future. Your next play, the Empire of Chattistan recaptures the Pope and assassinates him in the forest. They then blame the Pope's death on Italy. Let's see what happens. The church loses faith in the empire due to their actions, but they do find one interesting thing about it. The Chattistani army is made up of a bunch of women. So what are these women? I guess let's keep going and learn. Are they good for anything besides war? And why did they capture the Pope in the first place? These are questions for the future. So you guys get a special resource card.
Women fog.
You have some sort of incredibly powerful
just killing me today.
Okay, remember, every special resource you have is also a point.
That's
you did
amazing.
kill the Pope, but you replaced it with a special all-women army.
Yes.
The girl boss army. So you guys are still stuck in Vatican City, but you do have a badass army. And maybe other people are upset at Italy now. Switzerland didn't work. Switzerland's always been impossible to invade, right? Ooh, but I do want Luxembourg. So in the last battle, my army was beaten. That means I have 2 turns where I can't use my army. I'll try to do a peace treaty with Luxembourg. Back in Dougtopia, the government attempts to sign an alliance treaty with Luxembourg. They explain how with Germany's vast population and delicious beer, Luxembourg would be an asset to the Dougtopian Empire. Luxembourg refuses to join unless the Emperor personally comes to visit them and endorses it. The Emperor agrees, under the condition that no one ever mentions his name again. When the Emperor arrives at their doorsteps, he finds the entire nation armed and ready for war. Let's go! I got Luxembourg! I think I'm never allowed to mention my Emperor again.
Does that mean he can send Luxembourg to attack people, or because it's part of the Doug Empire now he can't? He's got to wait 2 turns still, I'm guessing. Yeah. It's not Luxembourg no more. It's Doug Empire.
Let's go, motherfuckers! I got big LB! What do you mean? No, I didn't. Hold on, are they fighting me? When the Emperor arrives at their doorsteps, he finds the entire nation armed and ready for war. Is Luxembourg attacking me, or is this like just like a North Korea situation where when the dictator shows up, all the armies there is like a showcase of their military might? I'm gonna take this and see. Are they double-crossing me, or are they joining my army? In the last-ditch effort to avoid war, the Emperor tries to negotiate peace through diplomacy. Oh, shit. They do want to fight me. So the Emperor is at the doorstep. They have the army. They're trying to go to war with me. And the Emperor says, please, let us join your glorious empire. We will work hard to ensure that Dougtopia is the greatest country in the world. That doesn't make sense. But the people of Luxembourg refuse to listen as they continue to prepare for war. Their government explains how the only way to stop their country from falling apart is to kill everyone who disagrees with them. The Emperor manages to escape and return to his capital city. God damn it, dude. Luxembourg is impossible to work with. Shit. I can't invade Switzerland or Luxembourg. Meanwhile, you guys just killed the Pope and have done nothing else. As a reminder, your Pope is dead, but you have a super big girl boss army. Invade Italy with the girl boss army. Create a new Pope. You don't need a Pope. Have the army seduce the Italian army. You guys are torn between invading Italy with the girl boss army and having the army seduce them. Here's what I'll do. I'll combine those 2 things. So you'll invade them, but as part of the invasion, part of the girl boss army's like a war tactic is that they attempt to seduce the Italian navy. Chattistan decides to send their army of powerful girl boss warriors to invade Italy. Not only are these mysterious women incredible at the art of war, they also have a secret technique. They can seduce the Italian soldiers to sway the fight in their favor. Suddenly, the invasion begins. It turns out that the enemy has captured the Pope, and he's now locked up in a dungeon somewhere deep inside the castle. Francis the Pope is head of the church. It is said that he knows how to make the right decisions no matter what situation he's in. The Empire of Chattistan captures him as a prisoner and holds him captive in the deepest part of the dungeon. Then the girl boss army invades Italy. Okay, you guys got the Pope again. The battle takes place in an underground city underneath the castle, and so the war begins between Italy and Chattistan. Both sides want to take control of Europe by defeating the other. And at the end of it all, the Empire of Chattistan is victorious. Huge win for you guys. Chat takes over all of Italy and the Pope. Oh, wait, is this a new Pope? Popes take the name of previous popes. So they definitely made a new Pope that you guys took captive in the dungeon. So you also have the Pope as a new resource again. Wow. Big turn for Chattistan. All right, and with that, Chat takes over Italy. And you've now got a second resource. Pope 2. I still have 1 more turn before my army is ready to go.
Someone in chat said,
You know
"Girl
what?
power."
I want a peace treaty with
love it.
Switzerland because that way you guys can't invade them first. I'm going for Switzerland.
Ah,
Is
true.
going to launch the 9th chat said.
After the defeat in Switzerland and the rejection of the treaty by Luxembourg, the Empire of Dougtopia decides to switch strategies. Instead of war, they will use the promise of peace. The Emperor of Dougtopia
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you can't
personally visits
attack
the
yet.
country of Switzerland and offers a treaty of alliance to the Swiss people. The Emperor says, "If you join us, we can fight back the heathens of Vatican City." Switzerland replies, "No thanks." Shit. The Emperor then goes to Germany and asks them to sign a treaty of alliance. Germany responds, "We already have our own alliance with Luxembourg. Why should we waste our time?" No, that's incorrect. God damn it, Switzerland.
Oh.
Switzerland's a dick. I swear, dude, if you guys sign a treaty with them right off the bat, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. You're probably gonna offer the Pope or something and they'll just say yes. I should have offered beer. That's the problem. All I'm doing is I'm saying, hey, join my country, or I'm trying to invade. I'm gonna offer beer next time. No progress for Germany again. What do you guys want to do next?
Doug, you suck at this, dude.
Invade Switzerland. Offer Switzerland the Pope as part of an alliance treaty. I hate that you guys got a new Pope. Kill the Pope and blame Switzerland. You guys didn't accomplish anything when you killed the Pope the first time and blamed Italy. I'm not sure why that's such a hot option
changed
for you.
the
Maybe you just
game.
want Pope number 3. Maybe you're bored of Pope 2. Looks like Chatistan is going to offer Switzerland the Pope. Flush with victory, the Empire of Chatistan now includes the country of Italy. In their next step to take over Europe, Chatistan offers the Pope to Switzerland in exchange for an alliance treaty. What happens? On the surface, everything seems peaceful, but in reality, the Pope is stuck in a dungeon and Chatistan's army is still invading Italy. By the way, the Pope is actually a girl. Okay, we got a girl boss Pope. We're gonna keep going until we get a resolution on the treaty. She was sent to Italy as
Why?
a
What?
hostage and forced to marry the king. When she realizes that it's all a sham, the Pope escapes her captivity and runs away into the forest. Okay, you lost the Pope again. Now the Empire of Chatistan is poised to conquer Europe. They offer the Pope to Switzerland again in exchange for a peace treaty. But this time the Pope
When they say AI is going to take us over, and we see stuff like this, I don't believe it.
doesn't agree to the marriage. Instead, she runs away with the army of girl boss warriors and tries to warn the rest of Europe. The Empire of Chatistan is so confident that they'll believe they'll be victorious again. No, didn't work. Pope ran away.
And
Huge win for me.
the girl boss army left, right?
Got away, dude. None of us can get Switzerland. Switzerland won't be invaded. They won't take a peace treaty. They won't take the Pope. Well, actually, they might have taken the Pope, except the Pope ran away. I think Switzerland is the key to unlocking the rest of Europe. That's often what they say about the Swiss. I have my army back. I'm gonna offer beer. I'm gonna offer Swiss people beer in exchange for an alliance. Because like, the invasion didn't even get close to working.
They'll get it
and
if he does
historically,
that.
Switzerland is never invadable. What are the best German beers? Give me some of the best brand names right now. Germans in the chat. Heineken. Heineken is not one of Germany's nicest beers. Kisswasser is from GTA 5. Guden, Karolud. I don't know if these are real. Whatever, dude. It's fine. Humiliated. The Emperor of Germany returned.
Average chatter 5 and above, like 5 years old, because no one knows beers, bro. No, to be fair, I don't know beers. I should ask me rums. Spice rum, maybe? That's pretty nice. Captain Morgan's, that's good. To be fair, I don't know any beer brands, bro. Like, beer's not as nice as spirits, not gonna lie.
Returns home and begins a new plan. Instead of trying to invade Switzerland, Dougtopia will use their precious resource, beer. They collect 100 barrels of their finest Lagavulin, Guden, Karolud, Candinian, Fiege, and Fuschen alt beers and bring them to the King of Switzerland. The Emperor yells out to the Swiss people, please accept this generous gift of German beer, and in return, you must join the Empire of Dougtopia in an alliance treaty. Please! The King of Switzerland asks, why should I trust you? You tried to conquer my land already. Fuck, they remember. Why do you think I should even consider trusting you? Dougtopia's ambassador pleads with the king. Look, just drink some beer and see if you don't feel like joining our great empire. If not, then we'll send more beer next time. That is all. The King of Switzerland accepts the beer and drinks it. He feels so good after drinking the beer that he immediately calls for an official treaty. Let's go, dude. I got the Switzerland with the beer.
Okay,
That's literally after I invaded them like a year ago. Oh, huge pickup for Germany. And we're right on each other's borders.
Okay,
fuck,
finally.
You guys can still try to take Switzerland from me. Even if you do that, I'm gonna go. Maybe I go for Scandinavia. Ooh, Europe's heating up. Ooh. You guys are up. What do you want to do? A lot of people want to invade France. A lot of people want to invade Switzerland. You're not taking over. Oh, you know why you might actually be able to invade Switzerland? Because they're all drunk now. Elect a new pope. You don't need a third pope yet. Your first 2 popes accomplished nothing, dude. Okay, offer
is this
France
chat obsessed
an
with
alliance against Germany. So you're going with offering France an alliance. Next, Chatistan decides to bring France into their growing empire. The leader of Chatistan. The AI might make more sense if we give him like a character. I have the Emperor who's been talking for me. Who do you guys want to talk for you? Do you want a president? Do you want just the leader? The mods? The moderator of Chatistan. The supreme moderator. The supreme moderator of Chattistan peacefully travels to Paris with their girl boss army and joins a meeting with the French leadership. Chattistan offers the French people an alliance. The supreme moderator says, join our great alliance and our girl boss army will protect your nation from the Germans. Let's see what happens. But the French don't trust Chattistan, and so they refuse to join them. The Empire of Chattistan decides to use their girl boss army to attack France anyways. Their army marches towards Paris, and once they arrive, the fighting is fierce. We roll with it. The girl boss army is even able to take control of the palace and assassinate the king of France. But the final blow comes when the Emperor of Chattistan shows up in person, and the French people realize what Chattistan truly is. Okay, look, if the AI pivots what you guys are doing, so be it. I guess you took over France.
They just
in a red wedding
invaded.
style meeting. Twitch chat takes over France.
Jesus.
What do I do now, dude? I don't know.
They rolled
I go
over.
for Luxembourg. I want Luxembourg. I know how badly you guys want Luxembourg.
This is how powerful the girl boss army is, bro. Look, they just fell. They just fell. They just fell.
Let's do this. You can't steal a country via a treaty. If a country is part of a different empire, you have to invade it. That's the only way you get it back. Ladies and gentlemen, Dougtopia is going for Luxembourg. Next,
Not
Dougtopia
again.
decides to finally crush the resistance of pitiful Luxembourg.
He has tunnel vision. He goes for the same two places every time.
The Dougtopian emperor laughs. Luxembourg cannot resist the might of my new army of 10,000 swordsmen who are alive now after my initial fight with Switzerland. The entire army gets drunk off incredible German beer. Then, with extreme levels of confidence and intoxication, the emperor marches the army and invades Luxembourg.
He's gonna lose. They're drunk.
Luxembourg, however, is in no mood to give up without a fight. They've gathered a new army of 10,000 swordsmen, some of whom are quite skilled. The battle between the two armies takes place near the border of Luxembourg. Okay, whoever wins this, that's it. It ends up being a very close and exciting battle. After many hours of non-stop fighting, the armies eventually get tired and call for a truce. The Dougtopian emperor wants to show his gratitude towards the Luxembourg king for saving his life. Wait, maybe he'll offer beer and I'll get a peace treaty. He invites him over to his palace to discuss the terms of an alliance treaty. King Luxembourg looks around and notices there are a lot of women present. I've never seen so many beautiful women in my entire life. He exclaims, what's going on here? The emperor smiles. This is just one of our many female soldiers. Before you go inside, why don't you try this new German beer I made? The king of Luxembourg takes a sip and is instantly addicted. This beer is amazing. How did you guys make such a delicious brew? The emperor tells him we use the finest ingredients and combine them with the magical power of German beer. Luxembourg suddenly remembers what happens in the previous battle. He recalls how the Dougtopian empire was destroyed by a single knight. The king of Luxembourg rushes out of the palace and starts yelling at his army, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I can't believe I let myself get tricked like that. We need to go and finish them off right now. I can't believe I fell for your stupid trick. The defeated Dougtopians slowly go back to Germany. Fuck, so I lost my whole army? I was that close to a peace treaty, dude. I literally got the king of Luxembourg in my palace that I have, apparently. He literally came to my palace and drank my beer. Okay, Luxembourg is still not taken by anybody. I love that the AI somehow got the battle to turn into a peace treaty meeting with beer and then back into a battle. Invade Luxembourg. I'm saying a lot of invade Luxembourg.
Oh my god.
Baguettes of war. Research gunpowder was invented in... Oh shit, okay, fine. Apparently gunpowder was invented in the 9th century, so you could invent gunpowder. Okay, looks like you guys want to research gunpowder really badly. Last turn you really wanted to steal the beer from Switzerland, but once you realized guns were in this timeline, now that Chattistan has successfully taken over France, the empire's decided it needs new weaponry. The Chattistan government collects its best scientists and tasks them with researching a new technology called gunpowder. Let's see if you actually get it.
Dude, if they actually firm this,
eventually they devise a plan to create
that's another W for them.
A small cannon that can be mounted on horseback. These cannons are then used to destroy the cities of the French people. You already own France. The Empire of Chattistan has managed to conquer all of Europe except for Britain. No. This does not count. Okay, you get gun horses. That is a new...
They've won. Let's go, Britain. But they've already won.
Special resource. Cannons on horses.
Rest of Europe invaded.
And as a reminder, the girl boss army is currently killing the cities of France, and the Pope is somewhere in the woods. I still got beer. You can call them the Gunnicorn if you want.
Bruh.
Here's what I'm thinking. My army has failed to invade Switzerland. It has failed to invade fucking Luxembourg, but we were drunk. So here's what I'm thinking. I need to develop some new resources. Your guys' girl boss army has actually been super badass. It literally murdered the king of France. I think I need something big. Somebody give me an idea. I'm not getting a Pope. You guys get to have Pope. Get cavalry. High mobility gamer chairs. Seduce Luxembourg. They just rejected my peace treaty and my army. It has to make some sort of logical sense. Wait, hold on.
Go Denmark. It's above you.
Does anybody know, are there elephants in Switzerland? Can I get battle elephants? Is that cool? Can I have battle elephants, you guys? Come on. Does anybody know if there were elephants in Germany like 1,000 years ago? What about battle tigers?
Huh?
Does Germany have tigers? Is there any cool animals in Germany that I could do battle versions of? Wolves and bears. I could do battle bears, right? The AI
battle
is less likely to give me battle bears as a research. So that should be the trade-off, right? We're researching battle bears. After 2 straight defeats in battle, the Dugtopians clearly need a new form of military might. And so they decide to train Germany's fiercest wild animal, the bear. The top German scientists convene and attempt to research a brand new kind of troop, the battle bears. They design special armored suits for each of the bears and put them into rigorous training. After months of intense training, the team finally creates a perfect fighting machine, the battle bear. They equip all of them with weapons and send them out to attack the enemy.
That's a
the Dugtopian army
W,
marches into
dude.
Switzerland once again. All right, we get to continue this. You guys got to take over France. Since they have superior numbers and better equipment, they easily win the battle. When the Dugtopians approach the king of Switzerland, he thinks this must be a trap. He orders his guards to surround the Dugtopian army while he prepares a counterattack. Wait, hold on. The battle's still going.
He already owns Switzerland. Why would he invade Switzerland, right? Or he's going for Luxembourg.
Dugtopia's emperor does not want to fight, so he yells to the king, "Hey friend, there's no need to attack. We're here to offer a treaty of peace. You can drink some excellent German beer tonight, and you can stay here and rest if you like. We need a conclusion on this." The king of Switzerland immediately recognizes the voice of the man who betrayed him before. Shit. He quickly orders his guards to open fire. The
Rigged bears, you have Switzerland. Yeah, he doesn't realize you already have Switzerland.
Completely annihilated. All of the bears were
Oh my
killed.
god. Oh my
I
god.
stopped it, man. I had it.
Yeah.
I had everything. I had the bears. I had Switzerland. I had it
You already
all.
had Switzerland.
Fuck. Wait, Switzerland
you
is
don't.
my ally.
Yeah,
Why'd they kill
yeah.
my bears? God damn it. I think we're still drunk is the problem. I shouldn't lose Switzerland. They killed my army, but didn't. No. Just because.
No, yeah, you lose Switzerland. You lose Switzerland. You've carried it on.
Switzerland was drunk. Everybody was drunk. They wake up the next morning. They're like, "Oh man, whoa, what a crazy night. I'm sorry about that, Germany. I killed all your bears." And Germany's like, "Oh my God, what a headache. You know, it's cool, man. It's cool. We're good." What next for chat? Invade Germany. Jesus Christ, dude. We're drunk and we have no bears left. Don't do that to me. All I would have left is Switzerland. You're not even gonna go for Luxembourg, you cowards?
No, I can't do that. That would still do German bears. That would be... That would ruin the game, man. You don't wipe out your friend like that, because then you just insta-win.
All Germany's bears. They're all dead. All the bears
That's
are dead.
more like
all right,
it.
Twitch chat is going to invade Germany. This is my starting country. I can't lose this. Come on. After developing their horse cannon technology, the Chatistani Empire's military
This would be unfair.
stronger than ever. They decide to send their horse cannons and girl boss army to invade Germany.
This is like when you play Halo Wars and people attack you with the Warthog and you can't do nothing because you have no army out. So this is what this is. I don't agree with this. Chat has gone too far. I'm now on Doug's side.
Whose army was recently annihilated by the Swiss. Suddenly, the invasion of Germany begins. The Emperor of Chatistan and the Supreme Moderator lead the invasion of Germany with their armies. However, the German military is very strong, and they're able to defeat the Chatistani forces easily. Get the fuck out of here! Get out of Germany! This is my country! We might be drunk and annihilated and no bears left, and we can't even beat Luxembourg.
I have switched sides!
Nothing on us! Let's go!
Let's go,
I don't even know what
Doug.
military we have. We're all dead. What I think this means, my army is in tatters, right? We have nothing left, and we still beat you guys. Which means France's army was like really, really bad, and that's the only way you beat them. And the real final boss of this is Luxembourg. Luxembourg
Who is
beat the shit out of my army.
undefeated.
Who defended against you, man? Whoever gets Luxembourg, that's a huge win. You have
That's
no
a
army.
W.
I said the army was gone, and apparently I still won. I said my army was annihilated by the Swiss. And if you don't like it, you can yell rig. Okay, my question now. Do I go for Luxembourg again?
No!
Maybe the problem with Luxembourg is
above.
Belgium. Belgium must be funneling resources into Luxembourg. There's no other explanation for how they're so goddamn powerful. My army is still dead, but I'm doing a peace treaty with Belgium. I'm offering them beer. The Dugtopian Emperor yells out to the Belgian king. I know you Belgian people have Stella Artois, but if you join an alliance treaty with us, we will give you even more delicious German beer. Imported fresh from Switzerland, which is where we left it. The king of Belgium is impressed by the offer. He requests a meeting with the Dugtopian Emperor and goes to the castle. However, when he arrives, the emperor's daughter is waiting for him. Okay, this is maybe a negotiation tactic. She introduces herself as his wife, the princess of Dugtopia. She explains to the king of Belgium that she is the emperor's lover and plans to marry him. The king of Belgium is shocked. He explains how he was promised to another woman and how this marriage proposal is nothing more than a trap. The Dugtopian princess asks him, "Are you sure? Wouldn't you rather sleep with me instead? Is this going to turn into a peace treaty is what I'm hoping." The king of Belgium says, "Of course. I've always wanted to marry a nice girl from Belgium. but I've already made a promise to someone else. The Ductopian princess says you can break your promise tomorrow if you want. No one will ever find out. The king of Belgium is confused. Who are you talking about? He wonders. The Ductopian princess says, my father, the emperor himself, said that he would marry me to anyone I choose. The king of Belgium continues to question her, hoping to learn the truth. Where's your father right now? He asks. He's sleeping, the princess replies. A sudden realization hits the king of Belgium. He wants to join a peace treaty with Germany. He realizes that the emperor has set a terrible trap. I have no choice but to marry you, the Ductopian princess. My family will never forgive me otherwise. The Ductopian princess kisses him passionately. Wait, so I'm married to Belgium, right? Is that a treaty? I did it. My terrible trap.
How does that work?
Can we say that if our leaders marry each other, that counts as an alliance? We'll go 2 more and see if anything changes. Then she whispers in his ear, don't worry, tonight after the wedding, we can have a little practice session together. Do you want to hear a joke before we start? Okay, here it is. One more. The Ductopian princess says, what do you call a German princess with 3 eyes? A triple! And that's how the Ductopian Empire ends up conquering the continent of Europe. I win! Holy shit. Obviously, this line does not count. This is the greatest peace treaty of all time. The emperor married his daughter to Belgium's king. Okay, through passionate marriage, Belgium has joined the empire of Ductopia. The only country to resist in this whole region is fucking Luxembourg, dude. Right now, both our empires have 3 countries, but you guys are way ahead in the resource game. All right, what do you want to do? Research witchcraft. Unleash a plague on Luxembourg? Make a third pope. Send divorce papers to Belgium. No. Okay, you have decided to unleash a plague on Luxembourg. What's an animal in France? What do you want the plague based off of? A lot of people are saying rat. You sure you don't want it to be based off sheep? All right, fine. Everyone wants
rats.
So
everyone knows it's rats, bro.
How do you want to send the plague to Luxembourg? Do you want to send them a shipment of rats?
That's how the real plague happened.
Your baguettes. Okay. After heading back to their empire, Chatistan realizes that they need to weaken the kingdom of Luxembourg before they can bring it into their empire.
A basket of French baguettes.
Top chemical engineers design a new deadly plague that spreads from rats. And then Chatistan spreads the deadly plague into a basket of French baguettes and shares the baguettes with the unsuspecting people of Luxembourg. The virus quickly spreads throughout the entire country, and the population of the land of France is decimated. Oops. Now the Empire of Chatistan is poised to take over Europe, and they decide to send their horse cannons and girl boss army to invade Luxembourg. Shit. Okay, we keep going until this resolves. The horse cannons are used to bombard the city of Luxembourg, causing many deaths among its people. Then the girl boss army invades the city and slaughters everyone. Now that the Empire of Chatistan has conquered Luxembourg, they decide to invade the Holy Land of the Church. Okay, Chatistan.
Wow, they get Luxembourg in the first go.
You just had to weaken them with the plague. Shit, dude. I wanted it so bad. I'll at least admit, you had to use all of your resources on it. You built up resources that all came into play for this. Dude, what do I do now? We've been fighting over this general area. You guys have 4 countries. I have 3. You still have 3 resources. I only have 1. You know what? I'm going to do a wild card play. I'm going to go for Britain. But right now, I don't have anything to offer them. So I'm going to research fish and chips. I'm going to research fish and chips, and then I'll be able to take the whole British
he's gonna get us.
And a whole lot of fighting and bloodshed. But now I'm up with fish and chips.
Smart.
Now that
he's
the
gonna treat us. That's
and
smart.
Belgian king are happily married, the Ductopian Empire sets its sights on the British Isles. But they know that German beer alone won't sway the British people. And so, Belgium's top chefs attempt to invent a new culinary delicacy, fish and chips. Come on, give me this. The Ductopian Emperor meets with the British queen, who's known for her love of food. Okay, we're going right into it. Would you like some delicious German beer, he asks. The queen nods. Yes, please. I'm sorry for trying to kill you before. I guess you were right about the beer. When did that happen? The Ductopian Emperor hands her a glass of beer and says, here you go. But remember, this is not just any ordinary German beer. This is the finest German beer in the entire world. The queen takes a sip and immediately falls in love with it. She asks him, can I take this beer with me to England? I'd like to share this exquisite flavor with my subjects. Wait, so she's in Germany right now? We can send you more if you like. Wait, the Ductopian Emperor gives her permission to keep the beer. He explains that he plans on invading Britain soon, so he needs all the allies I can get. Maybe she'll do a peace treaty with me. The queen understands the strategy. After the invasion, the Ductopian Empire will invade Luxembourg and demand a trade deal in exchange for the beer. Meanwhile, Ductopia's army marches into England. Wait, do I get to keep going? I think we keep going. You guys got to take Luxembourg. I'll get 2 more. 2 more continues and that's it. They meet with Queen Elizabeth. The Ductopian Emperor extends his hand and says, didn't you just meet? Hi, I'm Ductopia's Emperor. Let me introduce myself properly.
This is so bad.
I'm the Emperor of Ductopia. Dugtopia. I hope you enjoy your stay here. We're in Britain. Oh, and by the way, have you tried my German beer? Because it's so delicious, you might be able to taste it through your skin. The queen politely shakes his hand and says, "Thank you for visiting." Okay, I got one more.
That's a reset.
It's nice to meet you. And yes, I've tried your German beer already. Yeah, it's surprisingly good. I think you should invade Luxembourg instead of Luxembourg. Here, let me give you some advice. All right, that didn't work. Wait, did I even get fish and chips?
Reset.
It literally says nothing about fish and chips. I got nothing from that. All I did was meet the queen like 4 times. Send a plague to England. My army is literally there right now. Don't fucking plague them. Plaguettes to England.
No, don't you dare.
Who would you send to marry the queen? You don't have the Pope. What I will allow you to do is in one turn, you can find the Pope and try to have the Pope marry the Queen of England. This is a sneaky move. In a bold play, Chatistan is switching their strategy. They're going to try to send the Pope, who's currently hiding in the woods, over to England to try to seduce the Queen, to get the Queen to ally Britain with Chatistan before Dugtopia can ally with them. Chatistan is concerned about Dugtopia's interest in Britain, and so the Empire's leadership decides to go find the missing girl boss Pope who escaped into the woods. After recovering her, Chatistan plans to send the Pope to England to get married to the Queen. However, the Pope refuses to leave the forest. Instead, she leads a resistance movement against the Empire. Now the Empire of Chatistan is poised to conquer Britain. Wait, what? They send their horse cannons to attack London and slaughter the civilians. When the Pope returns to the castle after escaping into the forest, the Empire of Chatistan has already taken control of the city. Of London? The Emperor and the Supreme Moderator decide to put an end to the rebellion. Wait, you've killed everybody in London, but the Pope tells her guards to save her and flee into the forest. The Empire of Chatistan goes looking for the Pope and finds her in the middle of the forest. I think you took over Britain and you're also looking for the Pope. The Emperor and the Supreme Moderator are confused as to why the Pope would be in the forest, so they decide to give chase. Soon enough, the Pope and her army of girl boss warriors ambush the Empire and take control of the castle. Okay, I think you guys just got England, but you lost the Pope and the girl boss warriors. Or does she have her own army of girl boss warriors? We're not sure. We don't need England. Really? You don't?
They already lost her. Later on, earlier on, the Pope run away with the girl boss army, but Doug didn't realize. But still,
England? Are you crazy? You want
we got invaded? No,
you can get a new Pope. This is already Pope number 2. So,
oh my God, this is so confusing.
Successfully take control of London and slaughter everybody there with your horse cannons. The horse cannons are really paying off for you, by the way. But you did lose control of the Pope, who has her own army of girl boss warriors who are now rebelling against the Empire. Fuck, dude, I was literally in Britain. I had Britain. I don't even have fish and chips to try to woo Ireland. Okay, so...
Oh, no. Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland are like... really pissed right now. Invading London counts as invading Britain.
You guys now have Vatican City, Italy, France, Luxembourg, and Britain. Jesus. But you lost one of your resources. Girl boss Pope 2 is hiding in the woods. She's gone. We need Pope 3. I think I have to go for Ireland. I can't let you guys control the whole British Isles. You know why I'm definitely going to have a successful treaty with Ireland? They also love being drunk. And the only resource I have still is beer, because my bears all got killed. This is an easy peace treaty right here. To recap where I was, my emperor was in England talking to the queen before you guys showed up with horse cannons and murdered her. And so, suddenly the queen was murdered by the horse cannon warriors from Chatistan. So the emperor of Dugtopia instead set his sights on Ireland. After taking an emergency boat and escaping the carnage, the emperor shows up by himself to the Irish government. He starts pleading with the Irish president. Please, Mr. President of Ireland, join our great empire of Dugtopia. I don't have much now, but if you join us in alliance, I have delicious German beer for you back in Switzerland. The Queen of England used to love that beer before she was murdered by a gunnicorn. We can protect you from such a fate. The Irish president laughs at him. Ah ha ha, you're funny. Your army is already... Oh shit, he knows. Your army is already defeated in both of our countries. How can you possibly offer us anything? Dugtopia's emperor tries to reason with him. How does he know that my army is... Whatever. It's simple. We have more troops than you do. If you join forces with us, we'll defeat the Chatistan Empire. The Chatistan Empire will bow down to us and ask for a trade deal in return for sending his army to invade Luxembourg. Then, once we have conquered Luxembourg, we can invade Ireland and force you to join our alliance as well. Hell of an offer there. The Irish president laughs at him. That's hilarious. You have more troops than us, but you still lost against Chatistan and Luxembourg? True.
Wow.
What makes you think you can defeat the entire European Union?
Sucks.
Dugtopia's emperor becomes enraged. Fine, just give me a list of the other leaders in Europe and I will kill them one by one until you agree to join our alliance. The Irish president stands up and screams, "You're insane! You can't possibly kill them all!" The emperor smiles and laughs at him. "Oh, you're right. I forgot. I need to kill these two first." He points his sword at the Irish president and says, "You first! I shall make you the new new emperor of Ireland. The Irish president agrees and calls for his guards. He puts on a bulletproof vest. Okay, I guess I have to die now. But just before he's about to get shot, he hears a familiar voice. You can't kill me. I'm the president of Ireland. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you were the president of Ireland. I thought you were some random guy who agreed to help me kill them all. Who's he talking to right now? The Irish president smiles. Well, I guess I'll have to join your alliance. The Irish president walks over and hands the emperor a list of the other leaders in Europe. Here you go. I win. I win. Somehow they turned into an alliance.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I guess I just had to threaten him with my sword. That totally counts, dude. I don't understand.
Why do you put a bulletproof vest on? I'm so confused. By the way, chat's got this. By the way, they just got this.
Understand how?
Their Girl Boss army's too powerful.
I threatened the leader of Ireland and got him to join Dougtopia. The British Isles are split, and I now have a list of all of the European Union. Add list of leaders as a resource. If you guys want me to get a point off that, sure. So I get Ireland, and the Irish president gave me a list of every other leader. I think in the European Union. All right, you have your army back. Invade Switzerland. Alliance with Spain. Make a third pope. Third pope would get you a new resource. Invade. You want to invade Germany again? Really? I beat the shit out of you guys last time. Okay, you decided to invade Germany again. Last time you guys invaded Germany and you were destroyed, even though my army was
now chat has tunnel vision.
Massive upset. Can you do it again? And let's be clear, this time my army is actually healthy, so I should beat you. Now that Chadistan has slaughtered the people of London and captured England, they set their sights back on their arch nemesis, Germany. They gather their horse cannons and girl boss army at the border of Germany and France. Right then, the supreme moderator of Chadistan gives out a war cry. Today, we divorce the nation of Germany from Dougtopia, and if our army falls, it is rigged for the Pope. Then Chadistan army attacks into Germany. Come on, defend this. As the war continues, the Emperor of Chadistan is injured in battle. The supreme moderator takes command of the army and takes the throne of Chadistan. This new emperor is the same age as the Pope, and they share a special bond. The Pope is not here. They decide to become lovers and to rule as husband and wife. All right, you guys got the Pope back. The war between the Empire of Chadistan and the nation of Dougtopia continues. At some point, the Emperor of Chadistan realizes that he has feelings for his wife. We're in a war. The Emperor of Chadistan decides to give up on conquering
Dougtopia and Chadistan's gonna combine.
And returns home. His wife, the Pope, becomes upset because she wants to continue their conquest.
They're gonna have an alliance with each other?
I guess we see where this goes, and this maybe determines the Emperor decides to flee the Empire with his horse cannons and girl boss army. Who's the Emperor? The Supreme Moderator takes command of the Chadistan army and decides to invade Italy. Once there, she discovers that the Pope is gone. Okay, we reroll, right? This is totally incoherent.
Yeah,
the good news for you guys is that the program really wants you to get the Pope back and to marry the Pope. Okay, then the Chadistani army attacks into Germany. The battle is fierce and the horse cannons cause lots of damage. Meanwhile, the Supreme Moderator and her army are mercilessly massacring the German people. In the end, the Empire of Chadistan is victorious. Really, after all that shit, it just gives it to you? Okay, Germany goes to Chadistan.
Damn, Doug's in a bad situation.
Not even connected. Wait a minute. If we're playing first to 10, here's what I was thinking. I was gonna go for the Netherlands because they haven't been involved yet, and I feel like I could take them easily from Belgium. But you guys are at 8 points already. And if we're playing to 10, that means you only need 1 or 2 more good turns. What I could do is take back Luxembourg. They're weakened from your plague. And I've got an army in Belgium. You guys have been fighting in Germany this whole time.
He's so tunnel vision, it's insane. He's literally just focused on Luxembourg.
So distracted. You didn't even think about Luxembourg. Now that Doug
should change his name to Captain Luxembourg.
They finally know who leads Luxembourg. This could be the secret weapon needed to finally take control of the country. And so the remaining Dougtopian army in Belgium starts the invasion of Luxembourg. They storm into the capital of Luxembourg. The army is vastly outnumbered, but the Dougtopian soldiers are well trained and have been prepared for this battle. They defeat every single warrior of the enemy army without losing a single soldier themselves. That counts, right? That's it. The Dougtopian army marches through the streets of the capital. They stop in front of the palace and look down upon the king of Luxembourg. They're confident they can easily defeat him and conquer this last country in Europe. I guess I should kill the king. However, there's one problem. There's a giant statue of a horse in front of the castle, and atop that horse is the Chadistani emperor. He's looking down at the Dougtopian army and laughing. Oh, fuck. If I kill him, I get Luxembourg. Look at those idiots fighting over a stupid horse. The Dougtopian emperor is furious. He yells at his troops, "That's not the right horse! That's a different horse!" The Dougtopian army is confused. How can you tell? One of them asks. Because that horse is wearing armor, and this is a naked horse. All the Dougtopian soldiers look at each other and begin to laugh. Oh, wow. I totally forgot about that. That's a Chadistani trick to fool their enemies. They paint the wrong horse with armor so that it looks like a Dougtopian horse. The Chadistan emperor laughs as well. God, that's such a classic chat move. He turns around and sees the Dougtopian emperor pointing at him. Ah, now you've painted yourself into a corner. The Dougtopian emperor is angry now. You little jerk. You tricked us into thinking that the Chattistan horse was wearing armor and we painted our own horse, but it really wasn't armor. We were painting it with the same color as, wait, hold on. Apparently both of our emperors are on horses arguing about who's painted what color, right? The Chattistan emperor laughs again. Surprise, surprise. I knew you would fall for it. Now, how will you defeat me? The Dougtopian emperor realizes what he has to do. This could be it. If I kill your emperor, I get Luxembourg. We'll just attack the Chattistan horse with everything we have. We have more cannons than they do, so we will win this war. Go get ready. His army cheers and prepares to charge. Suddenly, the Chattistan emperor shouts, not so fast. First, I need to teach you another lesson. You can't beat me unless you know how to use your weapons. The Chattistan emperor runs over to one of his horses and
So like chat backseat gaming.
takes off its armor. Then he holds up his palm to show the Dougtopian emperor that the Chattistan horse is carrying no weapons. See? No swords, no spears, nothing. I'm invincible. So you can't beat me unless you learn how to fight without weapons. Otherwise, you'll be dead meat in a few seconds. The Dougtopian emperor is enraged. You little jerk. You tricked us again. This time, you made us paint our own horses in armor. You tricked us into believing that the Chattistan horse is wearing armor, and now we painted the wrong horse. Didn't we already say that? The Chattistan emperor laughed. Oh, I see. So
this
you're
is
saying
just
your
going
army
in
painted
circles.
the wrong horse. The Dougtopian emperor realizes he's been tricked. He yells, you made us paint the wrong... Okay, we're going way back. We're going all the way back to here. I've already...
This was an invasion of Luxembourg, and they're talking about painting horses' armor.
He beat the Luxembourg army. If I kill the emperor, this counts. The Dougtopian emperor is furious. How dare he interfere with my conquest? I command you to kill him now. One of the generals responds, but sir, the Chattistan emperor is a giant. How can we defeat him? He looks like he could crush us with one arm. The Dougtopian emperor is about to give an order when suddenly a voice echoes through the sky. It's the Chattistani emperor again. Why did you come here to invade my country? You should know that I have the power to control all your armies with my mind. Even if you defeat me, your army will fall apart and you will lose. All of the Dougtopian soldiers look up at the sky. They see the Chattistani emperor floating above their heads. The Dougtopian emperor yells at his men, kill him, kill him, kill him. The Dougtopians rush forward and attack the Chattistani emperor. But the Chattistani emperor doesn't even feel the pain of being stabbed or chopped. Instead, he laughs and waves his hand around. Suddenly, his fingers begin to glow with magical powers. The Chattistani emperor begins to shout, dragon breath! He opens his mouth and releases a torrent of fire. All the Dougtopian soldiers are instantly incinerated in an instant. The Chattistani emperor laughs as he floats away. So is it a draw? That's
Chat's
my
now a
emperor.
god.
I think what happened is that I invaded Luxembourg, my army killed your army, then you guys have a giant emperor who killed my army with a dragon breath. Great Battle of Luxembourg is a draw. Both armies were incinerated though, so we're both out of armies for 2 turns. Is the giant emperor who can fly and use dragon breath a resource? He also flew away. We don't know where he is. You don't know where he is right now. You can't use him until you find him again. You are still at 8 points. You've got 6 countries and 2 resources. Okay, if you can successfully recover your god emperor, that is another resource. This is the quest to find your gigantic emperor. Now that Chattistan has taken over Germany and defended Luxembourg from the Dougtopians, the empire has decided it needs a new leader. In fact, it needs the greatest leader. Chattistan must find its long-lost god emperor, the giant man who can fly and shoot dragon breath. He was lost at the Battle of Luxembourg, but the Chattistani people cry out for his leadership. And so, the people of Chattistan go looking throughout the entire empire.
No, in chat's luck, he will come back
no one has seen him
instantly.
since the Battle of Luxembourg. The emperor... We'll say you have 2 emperors. The emperor wants to search for him in the mountains, but the supreme moderator suggests another place instead, the depths of hell. The emperor agrees, and so the supreme moderator leads the empire's army deep into the bowels of hell. Finally, the emperor and the supreme moderator reach the deepest parts of the underworld. There they see a massive door carved into the rock wall, and above it, written in an ancient script, the gate of hell. Suddenly the door opens and a figure appears. It's the god emperor, the mighty warrior, the master of magic and fireballs. I have returned! The god emperor walks past the emperor and supreme moderator and flies off to his throne room. Holy shit, you got him. How did that work? That was shockingly coherent for you guys going to hell. All right, you found him. The emperor's back in the throne room.
Wow, okay.
And that's point number 9. You already have girl boss army, you have horse cannons, and now you have giant god emperor. Meanwhile, I've got beer and a list of the European leaders. Thanks, Ireland.
Doug's list looks a bit more realistic, but chat is killing it.
This is potentially match point. I'm going for Netherlands. I need another point on the board. I don't have an army right now. Here's my hope. I try to make an alliance with Netherlands. They say yes because they love me. I can even offer my beer. But then, hopefully the AI continues it, and they'll give me like a god bear emperor or something who will invade Germany, and I take Germany back. I need like a 2 for here. I need a big turn here. You don't have your beer there. God damn it, you're right. The beer's in Switzerland. Okay, fine. I'll offer them my list of European leaders. Netherlands loves lists. This is the big plan, the big bet. Use the list, and I get the Dutch. With the Dougtopian army defeated and Germany lost, the Dougtopian emperor returns to his temporary headquarters in Belgium. It's time for the great nation of Netherlands to join Dougtopia. And so the Dougtopian emperor gets his precious list of all European leaders and brings it to the Dutch chieftain. With this list of leaders, you could assassinate all of Europe. In exchange, I ask that you join Dougtopia in alliance. The Dutch chieftain smiles. Dougtopia, that's a new name, but I'm not interested in joining any alliances. And besides, I'm too old for this kind of thing. Okay, I have a chance. Maybe I'll offer him beer or something. Why do they never want to join my alliances? The Dougtopian emperor is shocked. What? Why are you refusing? The Dutch chieftain answers.
Dougtopia sucks.
I don't want to marry anyone. At this point, the Dougtopian emperor realizes that his plan has failed. Why won't anybody join my peace treaties? I didn't even bring up marrying people. This has nothing to do with the list of European leaders, man. All right, fine. That's my turn. You guys are up.
Poor dog, man. Doesn't stand a chance.
Switzerland and Ireland. Chat, you guys are...
Man's only resource is a list of names. Meanwhile, chat has a god.
Just a game point. You don't have an army, though. You can't invade right now. You have one more turn without invasion.
So
Hell isn't on the map. You can't ally with Hell. I guess we can put Hell on the map. Offer the giant emperor to marry who? To marry Satan? If you get a marriage with Satan, that counts as an alliance. On your potentially game-winning point, chat is going to offer their giant emperor to marry Satan and thus form an alliance with Hell. I need Hell represented on the map.
Nice.
Where would I put it? This is
Hell.
It. Could be game point.
To the ocean.
Now that the God Emperor has returned to rule the nation of Chattistan, only one final task remains. Chattistan must forge an alliance with Hell. And to do this, they decide to offer up their most precious of resources, the giant, godly, and incredibly handsome God Emperor in marriage. Satan. As the God Emperor approaches Hell's gates, he shouts out, "Hear me, Satan! The great empire of Chattistan has nearly conquered all of Europe and Luxembourg, but such a victory would feel hollow without your loving embrace. Marry me, Satan! Marry me and rule Chattistan together!" Here we go. Satan, sitting upon his throne, laughs. "No! I shall never marry you!" The God Emperor is shocked by Satan's response, but soon enough, he realizes that Satan is just playing with him. Wait, maybe? You fool! You shall never marry me! This marriage is merely a ploy to trick you into my service. The God Emperor, realizing the truth, feels betrayed. This is your trap, your evil scheme to take over the world with your horse cannons and girl boss army. Satan shrugs. Such is life. And so the God Emperor realizes that it is indeed true. He cannot trust Satan. Wait, so is the marriage called off or are we good? But he still wants to take him down with him. Listen to me, Satan. If you allow us to join forces with the great empire of Chattistan, we shall
Wait, if he takes him down, they win Hell.
Take over the entire world. We will become the most powerful force in history. I'm ready to make a deal with you, Satan. The God Emperor offers his hand, and Satan, smiling darkly, accepts it. Let's make a pact together, Dark Emperor. Wait, is that it? Oh, they're making a pact. What is the pact? Is the pact mean they're taking over the world? And so the two leaders shake hands, sealing a deal between the Empire of Chattistan and the Empire of Hell. That was a simple story about the rise of the Empire of Chattistan. Wow, it even knows the game is over. Jesus Christ. Chat found a God Emperor and married Satan. And that's point number 10.
Beautiful.
With that, Dougtopia is in shambles, and Twitch chat won Europe. Congratulations. And thus, after accidentally killing the vast majority of European citizens, the Empire of Chattistan finally took over Europe. But this story isn't over, because the leadership of Dougtopia secretly fled to Ohio, where they will recoup their forces and finally take down fucking Luxembourg. Mark my words, Chattistan will fall next time on dougdoug.
Good video. Well worth the long video. The next one's an hour long, by the way, so yeah, get prepared for that one. Jesus Christ. Good video. Sad Britain got taken that quickly. Jesus Christ. They didn't even put up a fight, man. Chattistan was just too powerful. You can't compete with that, man. It's just too powerful. Great video. Okay. Okay, everyone, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you check out the original description down below. Enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, comment what you're happy to react to next, subscribe if you're new or just haven't yet. I will see you in the next video. Laters.